All right, the next program that we worked on this year was Excel, which is right here, and I'm going to go ahead and click on it and choose a plain workbook. Now, for kindergarten, first, second grade, third grade, the big things you need to know are how to change cells size, how to change cell color, and how to type in them along with putting on a border. So the first thing you need to recognize is that each cell has a name. For example, this cell's name is B3. B is highlighted a different color, 3 is highlighted a different color. It also says B3 up here in this box, so we know what the cell name is. This cell spreadsheet goes on for many, many thousands of cells. You can see that, and it goes over this way quite a ways too. And so you want to make sure that when you start working, you always have cell A1 up in the corner. That way you don't end up doing something on like page 35. You want to start on page 1. To type in the cell, you just go ahead and type in you could see for cell B1, I actually went out of space. I went across the line. So to make cell B1 bigger, I'm going to go ahead and click, put my mouse between the B and the C on the line here. And now I can click and drag my mouse over to make that column B bigger. And you can see it made the cells bigger all the way down. For cell C, I'm going to do the same thing. And again, I can click and drag and make this cell bigger. Now, if you're worried about, oh, am I on one page or am I on 2 pages? The way to figure that out is to go to File, Print, and then hit Cancel. You can see these dotted lines. These dotted lines are my page breaks, so right now I have 6 pages showing on my screen. 1, 2, 3, and I have one down here, 4, 5, 6. So I want to make sure that if I'm wanting it all on one page, that I work within those parameters that are there. For third grade, we created a schedule in which students, you needed to start your class day at 8:30 a.m. And then you started to pick classes. So maybe I did 8:30 to 8:50, and that was 20 minutes of time. And that here we did a morning meeting. Next, 8:50 to 9:15, and that is 25 minutes of time. And we did spelling right away in the morning. 9:15 to 9:45, 30 minutes. And maybe this time we did computer class. 9:45 to 9:50, 5 minutes. Oops. And maybe here we did a restroom break. 9:50 to 10:30. 40 minutes. And maybe this was math. 10:30 to 11:30. 1 hour. Maybe this was mass. 11:30 to 12 o'clock. 30 minutes. And this was recess. 12 o'clock to 12:30. Again, 30 minutes. And this was lunch. 12:30 to 1 o'clock. 30 minutes. And this was STEM. 1 o'clock to 1:40. 40 minutes. And maybe this was reading. 1:40 to 2 o'clock, 20 minutes. And this was social studies. 2 o'clock to 2:20, 20 minutes. And during this time, let's say we did handwriting. And then 2:20 to 2:30, 10 minutes. And we did assignment, notebook, and pack up. So students were expected to create a schedule starting at 8:30, ending at 2:30. You could pick whatever classes you wanted for whatever time you wanted, but the idea was to create a classroom schedule. Then after that, you needed to highlight the cells that you used, go up to Format, up here at the top, go to Cells. Once you did that, go to Border, up here, and we're going to choose an outline border that puts a line all the way around the outside, and an inside border that puts a line in between each cell. I can hit OK, and you can see now I have everything outlined. Additionally, students were asked to color the cells that they use, so you can highlight the cell, go up to the paint bucket and choose the color that you want. And so students were asked to color these appropriately using light colors so that we could actually see what was written. They could color them whatever color they wanted. They could do a pattern if they wanted. So we start with yellow. They could just pick random colors. They could do it however they wanted, just to practice coloring the cells. Okay. And the idea of this was to just get them some practice, get you some practice on exactly how do I format the cells and change them according to what I want to have shown here. Make it work for a spreadsheet. All right, so that's an example of what we did this year. In 4th grade, we will be learning how to sort cells, so that will be a new skill. We'll also be learning how exactly do we use the function button to do addition problems, multiplication problems, and average problems. So lots of cool things coming up in Excel during the 4th grade year.